Okay, so I literally never post because I'm like, I don't feel like editing it. So I literally always film videos and then I'm like, I don't feel like editing. So I'm just gonna like talk basically and not edit it. So I'm just gonna talk about like, I'm gonna sew and I'm gonna stop the video when I'm done sewing. Cause okay, I was just watching, I am absolutely like obsessed with Kelsey and Bailey Souls. I think they're like the coolest people ever. I just stabbed myself with this needle. Hold on. So also what I'm doing here is that I had this pair of jeans. They some reason, so I have this habit that I picked up from Tori Vega where I'll be wearing a pair of jeans and I do this. And I literally got that because Tori does that on Victoria. She like literally put her hands in her back pockets or like her things like this. And so I literally do that because of Tori Vega. I love Victoria's. It's like one of my all-time favorite shows. I'm being so serious right now. Like, I saw that show for the first time when I was like, probably, I think I started 2009, so I probably was like 2 years old watching that show and never went back. Yeah, and so yeah, and so because I do that, these jeans apparently are super weak. I don't remember where they're from. I really don't remember where they're from, but they're super weak, and they tore the back things, like the back belt loops tore off. So I'm doing this cute little thing where I'm sewing bows onto it. Okay, so that side is done. And I'm like, this could either be like super cute and like coquette, or it could be super disgusting and ugly and look really bad. So I always, oh my gosh, there's one thing I've always forgot to do when I'm sewing, which is like tying, which is like making sure it's long enough right I'm able to tie it. Making sure like when I cut, after I cut it, and I always forget to do that because I'm like, okay, I'm done, and then I cut it and I'm like, oh crap. So I'm just gonna hope for the best, and it's not working. Also, peep the Buffy and the Vampire t-shirt I cut off. I never wear a shirt because I'm like, ugh, I don't like how it's like a t-shirt. I hate t-shirts. So I cut it. I'm very easily influenced. If you look at anything in my room, you'll see that I'm very easily influenced. Not even like by like the cool influencers. I'm influenced by like random girls who are obsessed with Lana Del Rey. That's who I'm influenced by. And also by Kelsey and Bailey Souls. I think they're really cool. Cause like they're both so pretty. They both are really cool. They both dress really cool. Especially, I love Bailey Souls. I think because I followed her first. Cause like first, I think her sister has more followers, Kelsey, and then so then I found her TikTok, and I was like, so I always saw her, but then I always see Bailey on my For You page also, and I thought they were the same person. So then I followed Kelsey, and I was like, wait, I don't like, because, alright, the reason I followed Bailey is because I'm obsessed with how she does her makeup, so I followed her, and I don't follow Kelsey, but I do watch the YouTube channel. I don't know if I should be doing, like, looking thread. I don't think that's advised, but I am doing it because sometimes a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Okay. Do not. Oh my god, this thread. Okay, this needle is way too long. I need a shorter needle. This is a really short needle. Okay. Hopefully this one actually works, even though it's really short. Okay, also, I forgot to press this. Ignore my sound machine in the background. I don't feel like turning it off. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with that. She has super like dewy makeup, and I love dewy makeup. And so then I was like watching her TikToks, and I was like trying to figure out like what foundation she uses. And like she has like, it's not even about the foundation she uses; it's about her skincare. And honestly, I was like, so, but like I can't even like use a lot of stuff that people like, cause I am like so afraid of getting acne, which is like, just because I don't know why, like I literally don't even get acne like that bad, but I don't know, because when I do get like a breakout, it's really bad, and I think it's because, and I don't really get really bad breakouts anymore. I did like recently, but I don't know what that was about. So I'm gonna deal with that later. I really don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, so now I accidentally always start at the front. It's like something I always do. I always accidentally start at the front when you're not supposed to do that, because then you have a random piece of thread sticking out. So I'm gonna sew this. This is good. Okay, so then yeah, so I use, I have two foundations. I have my Clinique foundation, which is super dark, and I always feel so goofy wearing it because like not my shade, but like I always somehow make it look my shade, but like it's really not my shade. And then so I have, and also I have Haws Labs, which I love. Haws Labs, it's, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's Lady Gaga's brand. It's so dewy, it looks so good. However, I accidentally got like a super pale shade, so I'm like, okay, am I either gonna be borderline like maybe shouldn't go out in public, or should I just look like a ghost? You know, I'm giving like, am I giving Abby Abominable, or am I giving, I look like I'm going to a club in 2010? You know what I mean? Also, this is looking really bad. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, it's not looking good, but I like, it's like too far gone. Cause I was like, I could have just sewed the holes normally and then gone on with my day, but no, I'm like, I have to make sure this is so cute. So okay. Um, yeah, when I was in 7th grade, though, I was gonna say, when I was in 7th grade, I literally had like the worst acne. Like I got such bad acne in 7th grade, and like literally, like I have like TikToks that I posted back then, and I'm literally like this because my chin got such bad breakouts, and I literally don't know why. It literally was, it was so gross. And like, you know, do you ever think, like I saw a TikTok one time, and it was like, when I think it was like some guy, and he was like, when I think I look good, but he also thought he looked good, and it was like a picture of him when he was a kid, or like in middle school or something. And I still feel like that, and I will always feel like that. I'm like, okay, like I look good right now, but I'm like, I also thought I looked good when I was 12. So I can never trust it. I can never trust how good I look. But I don't know how I got to this point. Oh yeah, I was talking about the make. I was talking about Bailey Souls. Okay. But I like, okay, because I really want to watch more YouTubers, and I feel like I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I started watching Film Cooper, and one thing about me is that I am a Film Cooper defender, which it feels silly saying, but like he's never done anything like genuinely bad. He's just um uh he's just a guy. Because I'll be honest, he literally, people are always coming at him for the Marsha P. Johnson thing. And I'm like, okay, like that was like cringy, but you know, he was trying his best. Cause, you know, and like everything I've seen from his videos, like he does not seem mean. Like he seems like he is just like an average guy. And then he posted this TikTok the other day. I know he posted a YouTube video. I don't know if he still posts TikToks. But he posted this YouTube video the other day, and it was about like pick me boys on TikTok, and I was like, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna be made fun of for this if anyone cares about him still. And I opened Twitter, and he was getting made fun of for that, and I was like, see, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But the thing is that if they took the time to watch the video, they would see that he was acknowledging that he was once a pick me boy of TikTok, and now he is no longer a pick me boy of TikTok, and he has healed. So I really like him. I always defend him. I will always defend a guy who dresses like a marauder. Okay, I just want to say, also, speaking of guys who look like marauders, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that either. I don't really know anything about the marauders, except for some reason they're always on my TikTok For You page, so now I know a strange amount about marauders. And I was like trying to look up stuff, I was like, you know what, I want to look into, I always am seeing stuff about the marauders, I want to learn more about the marauders. There was like one line in the books, in the Harry Potter books and movies, that made people know what the marauders were. And then I think what happens is someone wrote those fan fictions, all the young dudes, and now that's like the fanon marauders. I don't know, but that's what I think. You know what? I want to read all the young dudes now. Even though I wish they were actual books. I could get behind reading actual books, but I'm not reading. I am not reading a fan fiction that long. You know what I mean? Like I can't read a fan fiction that is longer than like a few, like, honestly, that's not a one shot. I honestly can only read one shots. I literally only read one shots. Like, unless it's like already like, unless there's enough, like, I can't read slow burn. Like, if it's not already like I'm sorry, I cannot. I also hate AUs. I hate AUs. I literally AU where this character is a barista and this one is a customer. Like, then those aren't the same characters. They may not have the same personalities, but it's like, I like this character because I like these characters because I like, you know, what's happened with them. Like, I don't want them suddenly being a barista. I love, wait, you know what I love? No, I'm not gonna get into that because I'm gonna sound so geeky. But, no, actually I was gonna say something, but never mind. Okay. So yeah, I have a second bow I'm gonna sew on. Where'd the bow go? I lost the bow. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found the bow. I am a Phone Cooper defender because oh my gosh, where was I even going with that? Oh yeah, so I was saying I love guys who remind me of marauders because I saw this guy at this place I formerly worked at. There was this guy who came in who I literally was so hyped to take his order when he came in because he was so cute, and he was like, the way he was dressed, and like, I'm like, that man listens to Hoser, I think it's Hoser. I was like, that man listens to Hoser, and I was so excited to take his order. And then he was like, it was an ice cream shop I worked at, and he was like, what would you say is better, the Oreo. He had like that like oh my gosh, he was like, what is better, the Oreo or the no? He said he like the coffee or the almond, and I was like, what was that? Because I couldn't hear him because my coworker was using the blender, so I was like, what was that? And then he was like, the coffee and then he was like, or the coffee, and I was like, okay, I'm going to assume you said the almond, so I'm going to tell you that the coffee is better. And they got the coffee ice cream. And I was like, that man is getting coffee ice cream. That very beautiful man is getting coffee ice cream because I told him to get coffee ice cream. It was awesome. And then, yeah. And then I was like, man, I hope that guy comes in again. And then I got fired. So. But he was really cute, and I can promise you he was really cute, and I really want him to come in again. And if he ever comes in again, I would have been really excited, and that would have been my future husband. Even though he probably, based on his appearance, he probably was like 23, 24. That would be my guess. Like, I'm gonna say he was in like his early 20s, early to mid 20s would be my guess. Is that illegal? Yeah, but I don't care. So, because he was so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm like, that man. I know that man would read a mean book about Charles Dickens or whatever. I'm like, that man has read Oliver Twist. That man has read Great Expectations, you know what I mean? Also, when I said Charles Dickens, I meant to say Charles Darwin, but I just kept going with the Charles Dickens thing, because you don't read books about Charles Dickens, you read Charles Dickens' books, unless you do read a book about Charles Dickens, and that'd be weird. You read a book about Charles Dickens's books. You're reading a Charles Dickens book? Charles Dickinson is not a person, it's Charles Dickens. I was gonna mix with Charles Darwin. I think they're like around the same age. So, but yeah, he was really cute. But he was really cute. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder how he's doing. It'd be great if I like ran into him again somehow. Through the fates aligned and we met again, and he'd be like, how old are you? And I'd be like, I'm 17. He'd be like, ow, I keep stabbing myself with this, I can't see it. Hold on. Who here has read The Chalice of the Gods? Who here, because not me, but who here has not read The Chalice of the Gods, but keeps seeing random quotes from on Pinterest and cries? Because I have. What am I saying? Oh yeah, actually, you know what, I'm gonna save that for another talking video. Talk about The Chalice of the Gods. Sorry. Just you wait. Because, like, I want us to stay at least the same topic. So I'm gonna talk about YouTubers. This one YouTuber. So I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. So I know I went on a weird Marauders tangent, but that wouldn't go on as long, okay? Yeah, I only watch like 5 YouTubers. I watch Film Cooper. I watch Carissa Love. I watch Bailey and Kelsey Souls. I watch Loey Lane. And Haley Elizabeth. I actually haven't watched Haley Elizabeth in a while. But I need to watch more of her videos. I like her. However, I like some of her older videos because I hate when people get too serious. Although maybe it's because I watch the wrong kind of videos. But like I like her conspiracy theory videos because those weren't like super serious. Yeah, because I like her conspiracy theorist videos. I actually mostly watch her older videos, so I don't really know what she's up to now. But yeah, I love Loey Lane. Loey Lane is the YouTuber I've watched for the longest, because like Gloom and Jenna Marbles would definitely be up there, but they both stopped posting, so so now it's just Loey Lane. Because like all of the YouTubers I grew out of, but then not Gloom, I never grew out of Gloom, I never grew out of Jenna Marbles, they just both stopped posting. I don't want them to come back. I need at least one of them to come back. I probably would still watch Shane Dawson if you didn't, you know. Because oh my gosh, okay, you know what? Never mind. Because I do, once in a while, whenever I'm sick, I rewatch the Spooky Boys videos. I loved the Spooky Boys videos. Oh my gosh. Drew, Garrett, and Shane, literally unstoppable. I loved Garrett. Like, I literally feel like when I was rewatching those videos, I was like, you know what? I feel like I'd be best friends with Garrett Watts. Garrett Watts, if you see this, I love you, okay? Because he would say some things, and I'm like, that's literally my personality. Like, but on a man who's like 30-something. Yeah. I don't know how old he is. I'm gonna guess now he's like 33. That'd be my guess. I know out of three of them, I remember Drew was the youngest. I think when they were doing those videos in like 2016, he only was like 21. And then, the other two were both probably like 27, 26, 27, 28. I'm not sure. Actually, you know, I feel like Shane Dawson's 35. I feel like Shane Dawson is 35. I feel like he was born 1988. Shane, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's one after. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are like the only YouTubers I watch, and like I only just recently started watching Film Cooper, because I followed him on TikTok since I think like 2020, like, and then suddenly everyone was making fun of him, and I was like, what are you guys doing? This is Film Cooper. Cooper something. Don't know his actual last name. Also, this is not working. I literally, some reason the bow turned out as suddenly super weird looking. So I don't know what happened with that. I also, the thread came out of the sewing thing. So, and I don't know where it went. Hello? Is it here? Like, is it in the, no, where'd it go? What? I'm so confused. Is this it? Is this it? I think this is it. Okay, it's really long. Yeah, but I think this is it. Okay, I'm actually gonna finish this up off video but so far this is how it looks. This is how the first bow turned out, and this is how the second bow turned out. These pants are like way too big for me too, so that's why I was like, if I mess these up, what's the worst? So, bye.